meteorologist Phil Farrow, only on the 7 Storm Team. Now at 10.
Developing now, a pipe burst causing chaos in a South Florida neighborhood. We're there with the latest. The fallout of the Epstein files continues. President Trump's name mentioned in the classified documents, and we're learning he was briefed about it. More controversy surrounding the president's crackdown on immigration. 2 Mexican men detained while vacationing in Orlando. Now their country is demanding their return. A Texas father speaks from his hospital bed following a terrible accident while snorkeling in the Bahamas. It's a 7 News exclusive. A series of violent shark encounters striking South Florida within days. Now survivors are sharing their stories.
I was playing around in the water and it decided to come up and bite me from behind.
And they're small, spooky, and too weird to resist. The Labubu craze is not going anywhere. Good morning, South Florida. I'm Alex DeArmas.
And I'm Tavares Jones. Today in Florida at 10 starts now.
This is 7 News Today in Florida.
A live view of Fort Lauderdale Beach on this Thursday morning. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for starting your day with us. We see some rain out there, some clouds.
Yeah, definitely off to an active start. Let's get you a check of area weather. Meteorologist Erica Delgado in the Plex with a first look for us. Erica, good morning.
Hey, Tavares. Alex, it's looking a lot better than it did earlier. That upper level low that we had over the Bahamas yesterday has crossed to the south of the area, now emerging in the Gulf waters, but it's still providing enough moisture for showers and a few storms, and that's why we've seen those showers across the area. But things are about to change. We have high pressure building into the region. The breeze will be building late week, but that high pressure system is also going to bring some drier air in our direction. So we'll see brighter skies and drying conditions through the rest of the week. 86 right now in Hollywood, 85 in the Fort Lauderdale area, 84 currently in Pompano Beach, but already 87 at MIA, 88 in Hialeah, 87 as well as in Homestead, and across the Florida Keys, we're starting to see some of those low 90s. 90 in Big Pine, 88 degrees in Cudjoe, 87 in Key West. That goes for Key Largo as well, with a breeze off the water, and it's already picking up 5 to 15 miles per hour currently, with some showers across the area, specifically across the northern sections of Miami-Dade and South Broward. So from North Miami, Aventura, Hollandale Beach, we're seeing some downpours that will be shifting farther inland, and across the Florida Keys, we still have a few passing showers near the upper Keys. The rest of the island chain looking quiet. So we'll keep an isolated chance through the early afternoon, and then we begin to dry out. Closer look at your forecast is coming up in just a few minutes.
And developing now, a flood of trouble for one South Florida neighborhood after a pipe burst. Let's get right to 7's Dio Garcia. They're live in Southwest Miami-Dade. But what we know at this hour, Danielle.
Well, Tavares, so we were inside giving you guys a pretty close look at what was going on, but management had asked us to leave the property. I can tell you, though, more than 5 hours since those pipes burst, the water was still flowing. I want to get you the video so you guys get a better idea of what I'm talking about here. There was a pipe underneath a man's home that burst and has been flowing, water gushing out. He actually said that he woke up because of the noise. He told me it flooded his laundry room and nothing more, so he's grateful about that. But now he's waiting for it to be fixed. Good news is, while we were inside, we have video. We saw the Miami-Dade water and sewer trucks there. Hopefully they can get it all under control soon. But the water flowing created almost a lake in that neighborhood. It's at the Palm Garden mobile home community off Southwest 285th and 152nd Avenue. I asked the homeowner if he's worried about long-lasting damage, and this is what he told me.
I don't know. Underneath the house, there's the air conditioning ducts, and all of that is now completely drenched in water. If everything is damaged, that's going to cost me a lot of money to fix.
So obviously he's worried about the stability of his home after all of that gushing water going on for several hours. We have reached out to Miami-Dade County for a response in all of this, but have not heard back from them just yet. Reporting live in Southwest Miami-Dade, I'm Danielle Garcia, Today in Florida.
Meantime, developing overseas, we are following a deadly plane crash in Russia. The passenger plane went down near the Russian-Chinese border. Russian officials say the plane disappeared off the radar and lost contact with air.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there. Behind his seat, and he's coming. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning to all you beautiful people out there across YouTube. Whoa, we got a lot to talk about heading into today, the 24th of July. We have a lot. Yes, we do. All the people in the chat, God bless you guys joining us live on the show early this morning. Almost 100 people in the chat already because you beautiful people in the chat right now. If you're watching live as we get ready to get into it, we got a lot to talk about. Holy shit, Trump, Candace Owens. Is she a freaking Republican or not? Is she a Democrat? What is she doing? And then we're going to talk about the stimulus check August 1st. Money that's supposed to be coming to all of you. That's what we're told so far. Your bank accounts might wake up a little bit different. I'm not sure. We're going to dive into that right freaking now. If you're watching live on our show, everybody, welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. Why I sip my damn coffee. If you're in the chat right now, drop your states in the chat. Let people know where the hell you're based at so they can see what state are you, what country are you. Put in the chat right now as we dive into it. Yes, we're talking about Candace Owens today. If you guys know Candace Owens, you know, someone that a lot of people talked about for a very long time. She stepped up. She was a Republican. Then she was a Democrat. And then we weren't really sure what she was, right? At this point, I don't think a lot of people are really sure what she actually is. But at the end of the day, she's speaking, and we got to let her do what she's got to do. We're going to bring it up on the screen. We got some videos here, actually, for you guys to look into and see what she's starting to say. And she was a Trump supporter massively. This did not like the Democrats at all. Was like, hey, you know what? They don't know what we're talking about. And by the way, shout out to 100 people in the building right now.
Make some noise!
Let's dive into it because she said some things that I want to make sure that we clear up. She was a Trump supporter, right? Big time. And then she said, wait a second. She talked about Iran. She talked about Israel. She talked about taxes. She started diving into it. Now, we're going to try to get her on the show. But what I'm saying is, was she bought out? A lot of people are like, she jumped ship. They're like, well, how can she be a Trump supporter when she's a black individual? There was a whole situation where if you were black, you had to be Democrat. If you're white, you're Republican. All of that bullshit, comes and goes. And Candace Owens was threatened by a lot of people. And all of a sudden, she's like, you know what? She starts, flipping the script. Who knows why? We're going to dive into it right now. Let's talk about some of this here. Let's look what she said about Israel, Iran, and then we're going to get to the stimulus check. People watching live right now, August 1st, money's supposed to come to some bank accounts of yours, so I'm going to talk about that, about the stimulus check, what it is, the money from tariffs, all that. So stay right here. That's right after this. Let's take a look at this clip. Look what she had to say.
When the leader of Iran says death to America, why doesn't that concern you?
That's a chant. And by the way, I want to be very clear. Why are they chanting death to America? Why are they chanting that? That's kind of a random thing. Like, I know,
because they want Americans dead.
But why do they want? Why are they specifically chanting as opposed to saying, I don't know, death to China or death to Russia? What is it specifically about America? Well, they say
death to America, death to Israel, death to the United Kingdom, actually.
Oh, okay.
Death to pretty much anyone that wants to stand up to them.
Could have had something to do with our actions in the Middle East is why I'm saying that we need a change in foreign policy. It maybe has something to do with just like killing 1 million Iraqi civilians, okay, because Bibi Netanyahu got on a congressional stage and said there are weapons of mass destruction, and we took that to the bank, and there actually were no weapons of mass destruction, so we just killed 1 million. It could have something, I could be crazy, it could have something to do with our actions in the Middle East, the fact that we have 2,000 troops stationed in Syria right now under the guise of saying that we're fighting ISIS, while at the same time we know that Bibi Netanyahu funded the al-Qaeda adjacent front because he wanted to overthrow Syria, and they again expand their borders, immediately take on territory and sell us absolute nonsense. We're talking about funding Hamas. Bibi Netanyahu funded Hamas. There is footage of Bibi Netanyahu saying this stuff on camera. So it's just so ridiculous to me to pretend that they're in some predicament, that they may be eradicated soon, which is why they have to keep funding all of these terrorist groups and then pretending that they're victims of terror, when in fact they are the people that are imparting it worldwide. I just think that, like I said, Generation 9/11 has grown up, and I think that our eyes are very clear here, and we recognize that our relationship with Israel has become increasingly problematic, and it always was problematic.
In the chat right now, these are some interesting conversations. People would argue that, and some people would agree that American troops were over there doing a lot of stuff, right? And whether we're doing it for the right or wrong reasons, which I believe for the right reasons, but over there, what she's saying is a lot of it was propaganda. Then she said, no, actually, they said that, and it was a speech. I mean, a speech is a speech, death to America. Then some people say, no, it was propaganda. It's either propaganda where it wasn't real, or it was a speech and it was real. Like, that's it. And people right now over here in America, like death to America, we got to figure out something, right? In the chat right now, if you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the chat right now. If you're not a Trump supporter, then put impeach if you want in the chat right now. Who's in the building right now? Over 200 people in the chat. Everybody put 200 in the chat. Every time we go up 100, we got to drop it in there right now. Zibbity Zabbity, Jeff Lee, Callie Rich, Leola, Big Time, Big Bill in the chat. Pitbull Mama. Christina, how you feeling out there? Brittany's in the building. Big Time, Pops, Richard Mason in the house. How are you feeling? RB, how you feeling? Mile freaking high. Crow.
Make some noise!
How you guys doing out there today? I'm scrolling as fast as I can, trying to see who's in the chat. If you're in the chat, I didn't say your name yet. Drop your name right now. David in the building. How are you feeling? Lisa, how are you feeling? Trey, what's going on? So let's get to it right now. So I want to show you some clips that I don't think you guys have seen. Some interesting conversations, people. Now, Candace Owens had a conversation. She said she was called by somebody from the White House. Okay? I'm going to bring it to you right now. These are things that people have not seen. I find the clips, and I'm going to do it right now. If you're watching live in the building, I'll give you guys a chance to make some money. Everybody, if you're on your phone, double tap your screen right now. Hit that damn like button. And listen, if we get to 100 likes in the next 30 seconds, I'll give a lucky person $500 in the chat right now. Just double tap your screens, people. The countdown starting right now. Let me move on. Let me show you this clip right now. This shit was interesting.
Something happened all the way back in February, and I was sworn to secrecy temporarily, and I feel that today is the correct day to inform audiences because it may have some severe global implications. So here is what happened, all right? I received a very strange message from a friend of mine. I'm not going to identify that friend, but the message specifically read, "Hey, I have something to tell you from the White House. They asked me to call you. I'm just the messenger here." And he says, somebody very high up at the White House has asked me to ask you if, as a favor, you could stop speaking about Brigitte Macron. Like, what? Excuse me? To be clear, we had, ironically, as a podcast, we had just ended our Brigitte Macron series 4 days earlier on February 20th. That's when we released the last episode, which was the epilogue. So I'm going, that doesn't make sense. Why am I getting this phone call now? And obviously, I ask for a little more information. I say, who? Who specifically called you? And that friend of mine says, it's somebody that has the president's ear. This is somebody important. And I tell my friend, go back to that person and just say, I said no. It's free speech. This is obviously an important story to me. The implications here are pretty severe about what I've uncovered. So no deal. When I checked online, I realized that Emmanuel Macron is in Washington, D.C. February 24th. He is in Washington, D.C. And he had departed the White House just hours before I received the call. When I call that person back, they tell me something that is even stranger. Emmanuel Macron is holding up negotiations to end the Russian and Ukrainian war unless you stop speaking about his wife. And I'm just going, what? So I say, we ended the conversation. I say, I'm going to sleep on this. It's a lot to process. I remember I get into bed and I just turn to my husband and I say, no one will ever believe us. It matters. Like, this actually, the truth just matters at the end of the day. But also, like, if I could end the Ukrainian and Russian war, and by just stopping this conversation, I would do it. Anyways, I sleep on that. Anger is subsiding. Wake up the next morning. It's February 26th.
Okay, so you get right here to end of that right now. So if you're watching live right now, pay attention. She gets that phone call from the White House. Now listen to this. This shit gets this interesting right now. A change of events right now. If you're watching live, smack that like button. Take a look. Listen to this.
And I am sitting in the makeup chair and I get another message that's like, hey, keep your phone on. And anyways, this phone call is coming from Florida. I pick up the phone and lo and behold, so here's what happened. I'm negotiating this thing. I'm negotiating Ukraine and Russia, and you wouldn't believe how many parts are part. It is President Donald J. Trump. He is calling me, and in true President Trump fashion, he jumps right into the narrative. We're not, hey, how you doing? He just like jumps right into the narrative of exactly how this went down. I am literally, it is hard to catch my breath to comprehend that 4 days ago, I'm ending a series about Brigitte Macron, and now I'm speaking to the President of the United States, and the topic of conversation, no matter which way you want to slice it, it's about Macron's wife's penis. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? Anyways, I have Macron. I like Macron. We're speaking at the White House, and I'm walking him to his car. And, you know, he says to me, Mr. President, can I speak to you for a second? I say, of course you can speak to me about anything. What's going on? And Macron wants to have a little sidebar. And then Macron says to him, Mr. President, do you know Candace Owens? And I say, yes, of course I know Candace Owens. What's going on? And then he continues his narrative, and he tells me that Emmanuel Macron is requesting to his face that I stop speaking about his wife. And one of the things Trump said is like, you know, he tells me, you know, she's old and this is really, really impacting her. And then he said, you know, I saw her, you know, Candace, I saw her up close and she looks like a woman to me. She looks like a woman to me. I had dinner with her at the top of the Eiffel Tower. And I explained to him that she has had this amazing doctor who specializes in transgenderism surgeries or feminization procedures. I'm talking to the President of the United States about this, guys. This is crazy. This is wacky. And I said to Trump, and I will be honest, that at that moment I realized that one day this is going to go into my autobiography. And so I got to say something funny. And I said to him, you know, respectfully, Mr. President, it's not my fault that he married someone with a penis. He then tells me, we're really close to getting this thing done. And he throws in the art of the deal type stuff. He starts complimenting me. He said, Melania loves you. She says, you're so beautiful. She thinks you're so beautiful. I said, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. You know, compliments will get you everywhere in life is my mentality here. And then I say to him what I've agreed to already in the back of my head. I say, look, I'm happy to do this for the short. Obviously, I don't want to have on my conscience that less Christian men could have died in the East if I just shut up about something. But I'm very clear to him that this is going to be short term, and that I fully expect that in a few months I will be able to speak about this. He was about to commit to that, but then it felt to me like someone in the background was like, no, we need this conversation to stop altogether. And then he doesn't say no or yes, but he just says, you know, that he really needs to work with Macron long term, and they have this long working relationship. And I was very clear, this is not long term for me. Like, if you're close to this deal, ink it, let's get it done. And then he sort of offers at the end, he says, hey, maybe I can come on your podcast one day. I'm great for ratings. They're so Trumpian to give yourself a compliment. So I give him the Trump right back. And I say respectfully, Mr. President, I'm apparently good for ratings too, because you've got a leader of a country, the president of the country, asking you to ask me to do a favor. So
I got to tell you, even though, you know, 500 people in the chat, a lot of people out here might say, look, I like Candace Owens. I don't like Candace Owens. And I'm just saying, when I take a look at that, I go, she did kind of speak some real there. But to say, you know, this is going to stop the war, I'm not so sure about that. Now, listen. If you're watching live right now, we're talking about Candace Owens. Smack that freaking like button right now. If you're watching live, we're getting ready to get to the stimulus check in a minute on how you can possibly make some money on August 1st that we're told Trump said that. So we're going to get to that in just 1 second. Before we do, we got a lot of clips that we still got to show you today. We got some clips that I couldn't show you yesterday because the system was down. So let me get into that right now. Let me slide back and let's take a look. Here's a conversation here that we had to show yesterday. Candace Owens was a big fan of Donald Trump, and then obviously things flipped the script. She was mad about a couple things. Look how she's reacting to this now.
You're still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah.
This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
Yeah, we are.
That is unbelievable.
You should believe it.
Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I do.
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein.
Believe it. I'm not laughing. You're laughing. First and foremost, what even is that Trump filibuster? Are you guys still interested? Are you guys still interested in that? Wow, I'm shocked because we are doing both amazing things in Texas. There are devastating and amazing. And what is most compelling to me, by the way, about the Trump filibuster is that it requires us to be so gaslit that we completely forget that nobody made more of a show of the Jeffrey Epstein files and the release of those files than the person sitting to the right of him, Pam Bondi. That's why we're here. Pam Bondi was the one who notoriously handed out binders to a bunch of online influencers on February 27th. Okay, that was supposed to be apparently phase one. Emily Austin. Nobody really knows who Emily Austin is, other than the fact that she's a radical Zionist that is currently being shoved down our mouths. They're like, you will take her, and they're desperately trying to make this girl happen. And somehow, at the beginning of her influencing career, she gets invited to the White House and is handed an Epstein binder.
I saw y'all on the internet coming for Kash Patel saying he's day 5 and we haven't gotten the Epstein files. Well, I'm here outside the West Wing, and look at what we got today. The Epstein files, baby. Let's make America safe again.
Strangely, not a single individual there had been critical of Israel in any way. But somehow this young woman, Emily Austin, who virtually no one had heard of, was there. And I want to be clear, when I say like the level of Zionist that this girl is, and they are trying to make like fetch happen, she knows nothing, and they just keep putting her in front of a camera.
He keeps saying that Iran's not a threat to America. So since Scott decided to become Iran's mouthpiece, can you please clarify for me what Khomeini means when he says death to America, death to the West, and forceful conversions? Can you translate in the language that you so clearly understand that all of us are missing? Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. So first of all, Khomeini died in 1989. You don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, the chant, you'll notice all of
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Zionist is someone that believes that Israel has a right to exist.
So you're a Zionist?
So Candace Owens literally jumped ship now all of a sudden. She was obviously in love with Trump from the beginning, hated the Democrats. Now, I'm going to try to get Candace Owens on the show. Shout out to the 700 people in the chat right now. If you're watching live in the building right now, put 700 in the chat. And right now, if you give you guys all a chance to make some money, here we go. Double tap your screens. If we get to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'll give a lucky person $500 in the chat. Countdown starts now. If you're watching live, double tap your damn screen. Here's your chance to make some money on the show. I tell you guys how you do it every damn day. Now, here's what I don't like. When you love something so much and you flip the script so fast, there's a reason why you're doing what you're doing, is all I'm saying. And it stresses me out because, look, you got to believe in something or not believe in something. Like, that's all I'm trying to tell you. To flip the script entirely, we got to get Candace Owens on the show. We got to figure out what the hell's going on. You either say, I love this, I don't like that. You know what? I don't like those things. I do love those things. Because Trump ran on things that he said he was going to do, and he's doing those things, and she believed in those things. So that's the whole point that stresses me out is now you step up into the building and then you start flipping the script. Now, I'm not saying she's only about that because she does like a lot of things that Trump does, but she's talking in a different tone. I know the black community was like, you can't vote for Trump because you're black. That is the biggest misconception. And we got to just get to that right now. Let's take a look at this. Stephen A. and Candace Owens had a conversation. Let's take a look.
You called the escalation between Israel and Iran a propaganda war. We all know what's been going on between Israel and Iran. We've heard President Trump speak about it. You've been on the record calling it a propaganda war. Explain that, Candace.
Well, it was very obvious that this war was going to happen because the American foreign policy is dictated by Israel. And what's happening in the Middle East, for those who aren't clear on this, is Israel is simply is expanding its borders, whether that be by carpet bombing women and children, which we have not had a person with power effectively state that this is morally wrong, of course. And now it seems they also want to annex the West Bank. What's happening in the West Bank, which has nothing to do with Gaza, is the individuals that live there are being traumatized by the IDF. And so if you're paying attention, it's very clear that they have become increasingly radical, and they are effectively, as they always do, using the American military to fulfill their foreign policy interests because they are a small nation and they don't have the bodies to be able to accomplish that. They need the might of the American military to accomplish their foreign Middle Eastern objectives. And so, yeah, it was I am on record saying this for the last 2 years. We're going to war with Iran one way or the other because what Bibi Netanyahu wants is what Bibi Netanyahu gets.
How is that the case? Because listen, I'm watching the Daily Show the other day, and I'm watching Jon Stewart, who obviously is a supporter. He's Jewish, and he's a supporter of the Jewish community in Israel, of course. But he spoke out about how Netanyahu was saying the same thing recently that he said in 2018, that he said in 2015, that he said in 2011.
So what's bothered me is not that Candace Owens is saying things that maybe sound off. It's how you can't completely flip this script in one day. It's impossible. You can't all of a sudden wake up and go, I don't believe in this. That's why we got to get Candace on the show. We got to get what she's actually believing in. We got to get her understanding of some of this shit, because some of this doesn't make any sense. Now, let's get to this right now. Let's get to this bottom line here. We got another clip we got to show you, okay? Here's a clip right here. Candace Owens again. Now, does Trump still like Candace? Are we still having the conversation? Shout out to 1,100 people in the building. Make some noise! As we dive into this right now, I got a clip for you guys to see. Let's take a look at this one.
Grandfather
you got me started
this organization, a technocratic movement, calling for essentially saying democracy doesn't work. We need technocrats to be in charge. He was a part of this organization in Canada, which got banned. And so
he got arrested for it, actually.
He got arrested?
Yeah, it's on the Wikipedia page for him.
This guy's name.
Yeah,
Joshua Haldeman. This is Elon Musk's granddad, okay? And look, he became involved in Canadian politics, backing the technocracy movement. It was a social movement, and he got. I mean, you can look all of this in your spare time. Maybe I'll do another episode on this. I just really don't want my ex account to get banned, because he does that when he's petty. He will promote someone or demote someone. I mean, he even started following Laura Loomer only because she was trashing one of his baby mamas. That is remarkably petty. Okay, but look into that. He is the heir of this. So is it true when his father, Elon Musk, says that Elon Musk is just a spoiled rich kid? And when he doesn't get what he wants, he throws temper tantrum? That's from his dad, Elon Musk, not from me. He says he's a spoiled rich kid. Is that true? Did he just purchase Tesla? Did he just purchase, the right for people to call him this genius? Did he just purchase somebody beating a video game? And did he, with that appearance that he was just this most brilliant, undeniably brilliant person, purchase his way into the White House only because he's going to be a part of this AI future, which I think is coming?
So look, that's the other thing. Now they're saying all of a sudden Elon Musk, right? We know he comes from a tech background, family, friends, whatever. But now Candace Owens is even saying, look, some of this stuff's bullshit. Now listen, I'm going to tell you right now, people in the chat, there is so much to understand Candace Owens being as popular as she is, as far as she's gotten. And I got a message that said, hey, how come you're out there saying right now that you're saying that Obama should get in trouble, but Trump should not get in trouble? I didn't say that. People, I got a message on Instagram yesterday said, hey, how come you believe that Trump should just skate through and they should not release the list, but then Obama, they should get? I didn't say that. I said very clearly, and on my Instagram post, it said the same thing, where it said, no, I believe if in fact you're going to pursue Trump as well, you should also pursue Obama, because it makes sense. So I'm going to show you that clip now so people can see. If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button right now for the 1,100 people in the building right now. Listen, people, you guys want to make some money. Last time, here it goes. If we get to 200 likes in the next minute, I'll give a lucky person $500 right now in the chat. All you got to do is double tap your freaking screens, people, on your phones. Bang, bang, let's get it done. What did I say about Trump and Obama? Take a look. Yeah, but I voted for Trump, and I still want him to release the Epstein files. And people are like, whoa, don't you think it's a little suspect right now, Brandon, that, you voted for Trump and he's not releasing the list? Look, I don't, because let's take a look at this. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Michelle Obama, Nancy Pelosi, why are they so quiet right now? Trump's got 34 felonies. You don't think they would attack him if they could? They got all this opportunity right now to try to bring the hammer down on Trump, and guess what? They are absolutely silent. Why is that? Now, if you guys saw that clip right there, right? Like, in that clip, I stated very clearly, and it's on social media, I stated very clearly, they should release the Epstein list, number one, and then at the same time, everyone, you got to call a spade, I've been saying that, and if Obama was doing something that had to do with treason, they have to investigate that too. It isn't, hey, go after Obama, not Trump. I made it very clear right there. I said freaking both, damn it. Watch it live right now in the chat. Candace Owens is going to come back on here in just 1 second. I'm going to show you, but take a look at this one more time. If you guys believe what I'm saying right now, tell me. Did I say it right? If you're a Trump supporter, put Trump in the damn chat right now. If you're not a Trump supporter, then put impeach. Let me hear what you got to say right now. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Everybody take a look. Trump right now, Trump or impeach. Let me see it right now. Are you a supporter or you're not a supporter? I'm putting it in the chat right now. Look at, watch this clip one more time. Let me know if I said the shit wrong. Yeah, but I voted for Trump and I still want him to release the Epstein files. And people are like, whoa, don't you think it's a little suspect right now, Brandon, that, you voted for Trump and he's not releasing the list? Look, I don't, because let's take a look at this. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Michelle Obama, Nancy Pelosi, why are they so quiet right now? Trump's got 34 felonies. You don't think they would attack him if they could? They got all this opportunity right now to try to bring the hammer down on Trump, and guess what? They are absolutely silent. Why is that? Now, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't hear Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Michelle Obama, nobody's saying nothing, right? Like maybe the Democrats voted to release the list, but they're not saying nothing. I'm telling you right now, that list got celebrities on it, people on that island. They're visiting, obviously. So Candace Owens is still going off here. Let's take a look at this. We didn't see some of these clips of Candace Owens here. Let me slide this back, because some of this you did see and some of this you did not see. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's take a look. Here's one that we got to go over right now. Let me see if we saw this one yet.
What do you think about Jeffrey
Epstein was a CIA Mossad asset that was recruited and was doing a blackmail operation. I think that's crystal clear. No question about it. So
pretends to be the party guy, just like Diddy.
Drugs,
cameras, drugs.
The CIA, as part of MKO, had Operation Climax, where they would lure Johns in with drugs and prostitutes, and then this drunk CIA schmuck would sit on the opposite of a two-way mirror and take notes on what, just evil, wicked stuff. And that's what they're using Epstein for, was blackmail operations. And they got some pretty high-level people snared into that. And they haven't released the entire list of close Epstein confidants. But, Israel's former prime minister was one of them.
Barack?
Yes, they got a picture of him visiting Epstein at his New York apartment. And he was well connected to Epstein, but that was all in secret. And that is the intelligence part of Mossad. And of course, they couldn't do that without coordinating with the CIA.
I ask this question now, the more I learn, there just always seems to be this connection between the CIA and the Mossad. And going, is it just,
no,
they're the same organization? The more you look back into history, and it's always somehow the CIA and the Mossad is there. On the day that JFK gets shot, we learn about like MLK, we learn about 9/11, and I'm just going, okay, why does it seem like there's a union here, a marriage here?
Mossad is like the sister of the CIA. They're joined at the hip, kind of like Siamese twins, and they use each other for intel and operations and things like that. They are extremely close and in an extremely sensitive relationship. Oh, yeah.
And this it totally explains what Epstein was doing. And also Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell, when he died, and didn't he die rather mysteriously? I'm not sure.
He fell off. He found dead off his yacht, floating in the water. They claimed it was a heart attack.
Of course.
Just when he was coming under scrutiny for arms dealing and connections with the CIA and being a Mossad agent, actually a double agent with Mossad and KGB. All of a sudden, he's found dead floating next to his yacht, and
happens all the time.
Oh, yeah. It's just, just one of those things. See
what a ton of Mossad agents, and I think a former prime minister of Israel attended his funeral. So it's like, guys, hey, maybe
it's like, Elaine. It's very difficult that they find out the hard way to cover up the truth, because it's going to leak out, somewhere.
Guys, this isn't the first time that people go missing. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like every single time you get in office, I'm just saying right now, Trump gets in office, they say, wow, look at this. The same shit's happened during Biden. What happened to Jeffrey Epstein? What happened to Epstein? During Biden's administration, it wasn't when Trump was in office. So that's what I'm trying to say. You got to call a spade and give both sides of the conversation. I think Candace Owens did such a great job for all these years. And I'm not saying because she was a Trump supporter. I'm just saying because she actually was speaking, saying all these, positive things about what she believed and negative things about what she believed. And all of a sudden, she's like, wait a second. And she's taking a look at the whole damn picture. And people should. Honestly, people should look at things the way that they believe them and start explaining them. But I'm just saying, some of this shit's getting a little bit interesting. Now, let me go here now. If you're just joining us right now, I want to get your take on this, because if you just joined us on this clip, I'm going to show you this. And then we're going to get right to, after this piece of the pie I'm going to show you, we're going to get right to the money that you guys watching right now are supposed to get. Trump said August 1st, there's some money coming to you people in the chat right now. I'm going to explain that. So if you're watching live right now, double tap your screens. Let's make some money right now. Here we go. Guys, listen, over 1,200 people in the chat right now. You guys want to make some money. 129 likes on the video. You guys watching, if you're watching on your phone right now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to make some money right now. Here we go. If we get to 300 likes, if you guys are watching right now, just double tap your screens. If we get to 300 likes in the next minute, I'll give you lucky one, you $500 in the chat. Time starting right now. Boom. Go. I'm watching the clock. 58 seconds. 57. I'm just telling you, make some money. Here we go. Now let's get to it right now. This is the last piece of the pipe. If you didn't see this yet, this is the one I wanted to show you because this was kind of interesting. I'm just saying. I'm going back right here trying to take a look at this. Tell me what you think about this if you didn't see it.
When the leader of Iran says death to America, why doesn't that concern you?
That's a chant. And by the way, I want to be very clear. Why are they chanting death to America? Why are they chanting that? That's kind of a random thing. Like, I know
because they want Americans dead.
But why are they specifically chanting as opposed to saying, I don't know, death to China or death to Russia? What is it specifically about America?
Well, they say death to America, death to Israel, death to the United Kingdom, actually.
Oh, okay.
Death to pretty much anyone that wants to stand up to them.
Could have had something to do with our actions in the Middle East is why I'm saying that we need a change in foreign policy. It maybe has something to do with just like killing 1 million Iraqi civilians, because Bibi Netanyahu got on a congressional stage and said there are weapons of mass destruction, and we took that to the bank, and there actually were no weapons of mass destruction, so we just killed 1 million. It could have something, I could be crazy, it could have something to do with our actions in the Middle East. The fact that we have 2,000 troops stationed in Syria right now under the guise of saying that we're fighting ISIS, while at the same time we know that Bibi Netanyahu funded the al-Qaeda adjacent front because he wanted to overthrow Syria. And they, again, expand their borders, immediately take on territory and sell us absolute nonsense. We're talking about funding Hamas. Bibi Netanyahu funded Hamas. There is footage of Bibi Netanyahu saying this stuff on camera. So it's just so ridiculous to me to pretend that they're in some predicament, that they may be eradicated soon, which is why they have to keep funding all of these terrorist groups and then pretending that they're victims of terror, when in fact they are the people that are imparting it worldwide. You know, I just think that, like I said, Generation 9/11 has grown up, and I think that our eyes are very clear here, and we recognize that our relationship with Israel has become increasingly problematic, and it always was problematic.
Well, we're back to it right now. There was a lot to talk about, and guess what we're talking about now? The stimulus check. Is it a stimulus check? Is it money coming in from Trump? Is it from tariffs? What is it from? I'm going to drop it right now in the chat. Want you guys to know what's going on in the damn building right now. If you're watching live, we got a lot to talk about. Shout out to the 1,300 people in the chat right now. Make some noise! I'm getting ready to tell you how you can make some money right now and what's about to happen. If you're in the building, I got videos for you guys to see right now. If you watching this damn channel right now or watching live in the chat, are you a subscriber? Put an S in the chat. Is it your first time watching? Let us know in the chat so we can shout you out right now. If it's your first time, put first time, damn it, so we can shout you out right now. Hit that damn like button, subscribe, join our show. Now, August 1st, we're told, August 1st, Trump said there's some money coming out to the people. If you're sitting at home right now going, shit, I want to make some money. Right now, take a look at this clip because he said the tariffs, the billions of dollars coming in is going to come August 1st. So get ready to make some money. Now, does that mean we're getting money in our pocket? Does it mean we're getting a stimulus check? Does it mean that we're getting money because the tariffs have brought that money in? I'm going to show you right now. If you're watching live, everybody, if you see some first timers in there, drop their names in the chat. Welcome them. Show them some love right now. Shit, you guys watching live. We're live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Watch this shit right now. Let's take a look.
Payments start on August 1st. The only thing that's really sacred about August 1st is that's when payments start. So they have to start paying billions of dollars to you and people. Are you a citizen of the country? Yes, all right, good. You'll be very happy because you're going to be getting a lot of money. Just like they found a budget surplus. We have a budget surplus of $25 billion. Everyone said, how did that happen? It hasn't happened in many years. It happened because of good management and tariffs.
Hold on a second. So if you're watching live right now, a lot of Democrats are going to start flipping the script right now. A lot of Democrats, when you see Trump's like, hey, I'm going to give you some money, people say, holy shit, Trump's doing the damn thing out there, protecting the borders, nobody coming across the border. Look, I'll show you both today. I just showed you. Candace Owens is kind of flipping the script a little bit. She loved Trump. Now she's like, I don't really know. And she's going back and forth. All the black community was like, you can't be a Trump supporter because you're black. She said, I don't care. I'm supporting what I believe in. And now all of a sudden, she's like, riding that train back and forth. We don't know if she got paid off. We're going to bring her on the show because we got to know what, again, poet it, know it. Listen, we got to see what the hell is going on. But hold on a second. All Republicans out there, you guys see what's going on. Trump's trying to put some money in your pocket. All the Democrats are like, whoa, hold on a second. Trump, you put money in my pocket? We might have to be a little closer in our friendship right now. Yes. We'll show that clip again. I got a bunch of clips to show you right now of what's about to happen.
Payments start on August 1st. The only thing that's really sacred about August 1st is that's when payments start. So they have to start paying billions of dollars to you and people. Are you a citizen of the country? All right, good. You'll be very happy because you're going to be getting a lot of money. Just like they found a budget surplus. We have a budget surplus of $25 billion. Everyone said, how did that happen? It hasn't happened in many years. It happened because of good management and tariffs.
You guys are watching right now. I got some clips about to show you people live. And hold on a second. Remember, if you join our show Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., get up there, ladies. Get your makeup on because you're going to call into the show. If you don't want your makeup on, I don't care. But I'm just saying, don't call in shy. You know what I'm saying? Get your makeup right. Feel good about yourself. Get your lip gloss on. All you guys out there, get your haircuts, whatever you got to do because you can call in live. We have everything set up on the screen. You must be on your phones or computers or laptops or whatever. Google Chrome. Call into the show anytime. Now let's take a look at this one, guys. Breaking news. Let's listen to it.
Donald Trump just said payments begin on August 1st. He said if we're American citizen, August 1st is the most sacred day because we start getting paid. What the heck? What is this payments that we're getting? We're going to get a lot of money, he said. We're going to be very happy. I think all the liberals are about ready to fall in love with Donald Trump. I've linked to this soundbite here. Listen in.
Hey, hold on a second. You just saw that, right? She said all the liberals out there about to fall in love with Donald Trump. If in fact, listen, all you liberals out there, if you're watching live, liberals, if he says, I'm going to put some money in your pocket, you're going to take the money? Or you're going to say, no, I don't like Trump. I just want to know. I just want to know because someone over here is a Republican that voted for Trump. Listen, lowering taxes, that's what his goal is, lower interest rates, get rid of capital gains. I think it's so important. You people out there that are first-time home buyers, you got to be able to get out there and get your first home. Guess what? Interest rates coming down. That is the goal. And she just said it. I got a lot of videos. Watch this one more time. I got a bunch of shit you got to see in 1 second. Take a look. August 1st, you're supposed to get that money.
Donald Trump just said payments begin on August 1st. He said if we're American citizen, August 1st is the most sacred day because we start getting paid. What the heck? What is this payments that we're getting? We're going to get a lot of money, he said. We're going to be very happy. I think all the liberals are about ready to fall in love with Donald Trump. I've linked to this soundbite here. Listen in, bottom right.
Just saying, shit's happening. Shout out to Rich GB2A in the chat right now with the freaking super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Said they won't send it back. Bunch of Democrats, they get that money. They're going to be like, shit, I love me some Trump. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's be honest, people. If you're watching live right now in the building, smack that like button if you want that damn stimulus check to come in your pocket right now because I got some updates for you. I got more shit for you guys to see right now. They're calling it a stimulus. Then they're calling it a tariff payment. And by the way, if you're watching live right now, don't get off the screen and say, holy shit, Brandon said we're getting a stimulus check. I'm not saying it's a stimulus check. I'm saying, is it? That's why I have a question mark on the bottom of the screen. Is it a stimulus check? Is it a tariff check? Is it a reimbursement check? Is it a tax reimbursement check? Because all the shit we've been paying, you buy a car, you pay taxes. You sell a car, you pay taxes. You buy a house, you pay taxes. You sell your house, you pay taxes. Who's tired of that shit? In the chat right now, if you feel me, if you're on my side, if you agree with me, put yes in the chat right now. If you agree with what I'm saying, where we should not be paying them damn taxes over and over. Look, you buy a house, pay taxes, whatever. I don't like it, but I'll give you that. To sell it and then pay taxes again? Like, what the hell kind of shit is that? Buy a car? Who's out there right now driving a shitty-ass car? And you're like, I hate this car, man. Like, I'm driving this shitty-ass car trying to fix a damn axle. The shit is clank, clank, clank. You know, your tire needs some air in it all the time. You're popping over the side of the road. You're putting $5 on pump one. You're getting pissed off, right? Tired of paying that shit. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've been there, pulled up next to somebody at the gas station. They're not even looking at the damn gas pump, just filling it up all the way up. I'm sitting there like, hey, shit, I'm trying to get to 9, 10. So you get $10. You pull that damn tank. You pull that pump out the damn gas thing right away, right? Poop, 10. Hey, we don't go over 10. We got 10 right here. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat, you know how the hell I'm feeling right now. If you're in the building and you got some coffee like me, you know what I'm saying, feeling good about yourself, in the chat right now, put Trump. If you're not a Trump supporter, then put no. I just want to see how you're feeling right now. Jacob said lost house and car. People in the chat, let me see what you got. Where are you based right now in the building? We almost had 300 likes, by the way. 23 people in the chat right now, over 500 people. If you're watching live right now, double tap your damn screen. If you're watching my dumbass video right now, double tap your screen, people. Show some love right now and check this out. Here we go. We got some clips. Take a look.
And yeah, I have a real shot. We're taking in tremendous amounts of money. You saw that we had a $25 billion surplus last month.
Yeah.
And the tariffs haven't really started by comparison to what they will be. You know, we're doing them on cars right now, cars and steel mostly. But the other ones kick in on August 1st, and they're very substantial. And the answer is, yeah, I think there's a real shot. I actually say there's a shot at, you know, we have the Internal Revenue Service. We could use the External Revenue Service, and we wouldn't even need the Internal Revenue Service. But the money is very substantial. It's hundreds.
So hold up. You guys see what's going on. Trump saying he's getting that out there, and I will tell you this right now. I got to hold him accountable. If he's saying he's going to do it, I got to hold him accountable. And they're releasing the Epstein List. I told you yesterday, Epstein List is coming. And when they release that, all I'm saying, you Democrats in the chat, if Trump releases the Epstein List, you better jump on my live stream and say, hey, man did what he said, is all I'm saying. If he does not release the list, then you come on the live stream and say, this asshole didn't release the list. And I'll say, you're right. I agree with you. But all I'm saying right now is you got to call a spade a spade. If the man does his thing out there and releases that list, you better show him some love and support for doing what he said, because he ran on it. So he better do it. You know what I'm saying? What we got in the chat? Let me read some of your messages right now in the building. All love to you. Hey, if you're watching live right now in the building, I want you to type a random person's name in the chat and show them that you are not a bot. Right now, if you're looking in the screen right now, type a random person's name that you see in the chat right now. Scroll up, put a person's name in the chat and show them you're not a freaking bot. You're live in the damn building right now, because I'm seeing all your messages come up on my damn screen, trying to pin them in here. Education paid for. Elon Musk has dirt on Trump. Is that true? Here we go. BJM said the list is not coming out. Dave Griffin said, Trump, love Trump, got the flags out there. I see you out there. Yes, Rosa, we covered all sports entertainment right here. We got live people coming to our new downtown studio. We moving August 1st. You guys are going to see it. Live action pack is going to be out of control with the city behind us. You're going to love it in downtown Miami. And then on top of that, we got live callers coming in. All you ladies out there, get your makeup ready. Guys out there, get your haircuts, because you're going to be calling into the show live. Hold on, let's take a look at this clip here. I got more for you. Let's take a look at this one. This guy said, payments are coming August 1st, but it ain't going to be this, it ain't going to be that. Well, what is it going to be then? Let's see what he had to say.
And we have breaking news. Today, Donald Trump just came out and said that payments will begin being made on August 1st. I know, how exciting, right? Now, it's been circulating around social media that these payments beginning on August 1st are stimulus check payments. Super exciting. Except that's not what they are. People on social media are leading you to believe that you're getting a stimulus check on August 1st. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the news. I think that mainstream media tends to twist and turn things, so I don't normally watch a lot of TV, because it's fake. But if we were to get a stimulus check on August 1st, that would be all over the news. So no, the August 1st payments are not stimulus checks to all the Americans. What Donald Trump said was that the tariff payments are going to begin on August 1st, and that there's penalties to those countries that are not going to pay them by that date. He did say that many Americans are going to be very excited and make a lot of money, but he didn't mean a stimulus check. So don't get too excited, you're not getting one. Yet. Because I still believe that a stimulus package is going to happen under the Trump administration. I mean, can you imagine his approval rating if he were to dump stimulus payments into the pockets of millions of Americans? I mean, it'd probably be the smartest thing that the guy could do. I just don't think that's going to happen yet. So sorry to disappoint you, but stay tuned.
So here's what we got. People saying it's coming. Trump said, listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Trump is one of those guys where he listen, you guys know, he stands up, he likes to talk, he likes to do it. I know one thing, if Trump said the stimulus check is coming, or if he said the money is coming, then money's coming. He said America is going to get shit rich. So hold up, people watching live, take a look at this one. This is good.
August 1st, 2025, Trump says the payments are coming in, and we just found out in a new report from the U.S. Marshals that I believe the last administration sold off 80% of America's Bitcoin. We thought there was 200,000, and there's actually only 28,000 Bitcoin. So let's first cover the August 1st, 2025. If you follow my YouTube channel, I show you a video where Trump is being interviewed on the tarmac, and he says, August 1st, the payments are coming in. And he says to the reporter, do you live in America? Are you an American citizen? The payments are coming. What he's talking about is what I've been telling you guys. Remember I said about 60 days ago, get prepared for next 90 days? And I've been telling you August is going to be massive. Billions of dollars are going to start coming into America from the tariffs. The payments are coming. The interest rates are going to drop. The money machine is going to start burning. And there's going to be so much wealth coming into America, it's going to make your head spin. And this right here, people are freaking out about. You're shocked that they lied to us? The Epstein files, they told us they had 200,000 in Bitcoin and America only has 29,000 in Bitcoin. That actually sets us way back. But here's the good news. We're going to be the crypto capital of the world. And they've told us that they're going to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. Well, guess what? They now need to make up 170,000 Bitcoin on top of the million Bitcoin that they want to buy. So to me, this is bullish as shit. You are going to have a massive supply and demand issue in Bitcoin. And this is going to radically transform the cryptocurrency market. So this week, we have Crypto Week. We now got the votes we needed to move these crypto bills to the next step. Banks will have clear rules of the road to custody to operate with cryptocurrency by September. Tariff money is going to start flooding in August. They're going to lower interest rates and turn that money printing machine on full blast. And that does what, guys? You've been listening to my videos. It makes your cash trash. It's going to be worth less, worthless. And the wealthy are going to become extremely wealthy over the next 3 to 4 years. Unless you understand inflationary US dollar with no backing and deflationary assets that now Trump's families pack their bags in cryptocurrency. Secretary of Commerce Howard Lutnick is going to be a billionaire in Bitcoin. Larry Fink, BlackRock, told you it's used for money laundering. Now he's a #2 holder with.
Is the money coming or not?
BlackRock in Bitcoin. Those are. Is the money coming August 1st? Is the question. They're fixed supply assets. And that's why XRP is #1 for me and Bitcoin's #2. It's not because of hype. It's not because of crypto bros getting me excited. It's because I understand macro and microeconomics and the mechanisms of money. And you're about to see cryptocurrency absolutely fly on the back end of this year.
What would you buy right now? If you're in the chat right now watching live, what would you buy right now if Trump put $1 million in your checking account August 1st?
Vegas all you want. I'm going to Vegas next week to be at the pool. I love the pool. When I go to Vegas, I bring money that I can afford to lose. And once that money's gone, I'm disciplined. You can clean up Vegas all you want. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. No matter how clean Vegas is, it still steals people's souls. And that's where the get-rich-quick meme coin casino comes in. There is no get-rich-quick. The more hyped you feel, the more you're going to get wrecked. Meme coins ruin people's careers, and it ruins people's lives. We've coached 12,000 people worldwide, and I haven't met one person that's become wealthy in meme coins. And if they did, they lost it all. Like I said, you can put lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. Wealth is.
All I'm saying is if Donald Trump said the money's coming, we got to make him accountable. I don't care who's in the office. If Biden says money's coming, if Trump says money's coming, you tell the American people August 1st the money's coming, explain it to us. That's all I'm saying. People in the chat right now, if you're watching live, if someone gave you $1 million, seriously, if you wake up on August 1st and you got $1 million, what the hell are you buying? What are you buying? And again, I got to show this clip one more time because every time listen, on Instagram, I got a lot of great people on Instagram, okay? And a lot of great people out there were like, hey, Brandon, hold on a second. And again, I got to show this clip. I showed it only once or twice already today. People are like, well, hey, hold on a second. Another person just messaged me and said, hey, why would you think that Obama should go to jail and Trump should not go to jail? I never said that. That's why. And they're looking at this video. I don't get what people are saying. Most people understand the damn clip. Most people get the shit loud and clear. Like, oh, I get it. I get what's going on. I get what you said, Brandon. Well, guess what? Some people still don't understand what the hell I said in the damn video. I had to break it down so damn far. I'm like, you don't get what the hell I just told you in this damn video where I broke it down and I said, look, at the end of the day, if they're going to investigate Donald Trump, they got to investigate also, obviously investigate Obama for what he's doing. Here's a clip right here with the Epstein list. I got another message. Hey, are you a Trump supporter? Are you freaking Democrat? Are you Republican? Here's the freaking clip. Yeah, but I voted for Trump and I still want him to release the Epstein files. And people are like, whoa, don't you think it's a little suspect right now, Brandon, that, you voted for Trump and he's not releasing the list? Look, I don't, because let's take a look at this. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Obama, Michelle Obama, Nancy Pelosi, why are they so quiet right now? Trump's got 34 felonies. You don't think they would attack him if they could? They got all this opportunity right now to try to bring the hammer down on Trump, and guess what? They are absolutely silent. Why is that? And I'll give you this right now. I'll give you this. People in the chat, he needs to release the files. I've said this already yesterday. He needs to release the damn files. But we can't forget, Joe Biden was in office, Democrats were in office, they didn't release him either. Why are they not releasing him? Obviously because Democrats and Republicans, I told you yesterday, and I got the damn paperwork right here. And I told you this shit yesterday on the live stream. If I got the list right here in my hand, I open up and go, hey, my friend's on the list. We got some problems right now. Best friend's on the list, mom's on the list, dad's on the list, or maybe, oh, hold up. Maybe it's your cousin on the list, or maybe you're like, your son's on the list. Who knows who's on that list? Republicans and Democrats don't want to release it for whatever reason, but Trump said he's releasing the list now. Trump said he's releasing the list. I want you guys to understand that. People coming to the chat, we're talking about that. But before we go, the stimulus check. Is it a stimulus check? Is it not a stimulus check? I just popped the video up on the screen for you guys to see what Trump was talking about. And I'll leave you guys with this before I go today.
Payments start on August 1st. The only thing that's really sacred about August 1st is that's when payments start. So they have to start paying billions of dollars to you and people. Are you a citizen of the country? Yes, all right, good. You'll be very happy because you're going to be getting a lot of money. Just like they found a budget surplus. We have a budget surplus of $25 billion. Everyone said, how did that happen? It hasn't happened in many years. It happened because of good management and tariffs.
So there we go. And people are like, look, and I agree, look, the felonies, were they felonies? Maybe not, because his ass didn't go to jail. 34 felonies he got in his ass is the president of the United States. So I'm just saying, was it bullshit? Were the felonies bullshit? Yes or no in the chat. I want to see over 500 people in here right now. Tell me, were the felonies a bunch of BS? Yes or no? I want to see yes or I want to see no in the chat right now. Felonies, yes or no? Because all I'm saying is 34 felonies, the man didn't even go to prison, didn't go to jail. Maybe the shit's phony at this point, because if it was, why is he walking around? It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, some of this shit is crazy. And if they were real, right, and they were real felonies, then why didn't the Democrats put him in prison then? That just goes to show you how the Democratic office was a failure from the judicial system. If, in fact, he's actually guilty of this, which at this point, if he was, and 34, if he's got one, if he's got two, if he's got 34, bro, come on, bro. You can't get 34 felonies, all I'm trying to tell you. Then why would they even list those to try to stop him from winning the election? And he still won the election. The American people still voted for him. So I'm just saying, I don't give a damn which way you go. I don't care which way that you're looking, Republican, Democrat. At the end of the day, we got to come together and be real here. If you got a felony right now, your ass is in trouble, yes or no? You know what I'm saying? 34 of them, he beat, look, you got to give the guy a round of applause. I'm just saying, if you right now have 34 felonies and you go, hey, I beat it. I'm like, bro, he was guilty of it. And he still didn't go to jail. Like, at one point, you got to say, guy's a leader. Because how could he do that? Is all I'm saying. And in the chat, I see somebody saying power protects power. Strom, that could be true. Rosa in the building, how you feeling? Big time. Zorak in the chat right now. If you're watching live in the building, I love and appreciate you. We have 2 minutes left of the show. I just want to tell you, without you guys, there is no freaking show. Without you, there is no show. Live on our building right now, live in our chat next week. So you guys know, we will be next week setting up our studio. So tomorrow, I might not be in the building. I'm going to try. I'm telling you right now, with all love and respect to all of you, next week is the setup of the new studio in downtown Miami. My ass is going to be out there fixing that. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to do my best to be here. You know, I'm calling a spade here. I got a lot to go over, but into tomorrow, into next week is the start of the new show. And without you guys, again, there is no freaking show. If it's your first time watching, put first time in the chat right now. If you subscribed today in the chat, say, I subscribed today. I love and appreciate you. I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish. I don't care if you're freaking wherever you're from. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat. I love you and I appreciate you. And without you, there's no damn show. And I will always come into this building and hear you out and read your messages. Today, I had a lot of shit to go over, so I couldn't say as much on the chat. But listen, right now, if you're in the building right now, please, after the show, go give a review of the show, please. I really appreciate you. Raphael, Sandy, Janine, Rosa in the building. EB, love and appreciate you. Jeff, and listen, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. I love you and appreciate you. Dave Griffin, Daniel, like people in the chat right now. Jamo, love and appreciate you. If you're in the building right now, here's what I ask you to do. Go on Google, type in Brandon Mason Show, Miami. Leave a message on our show, please. A lot of people that are coming here right now, I appreciate you. I'm showing you a lot of stuff in the building right now. And again, I don't care where you're from, and I don't care what side that you're on. I just want you to know that I like to hear what you're saying. We do NFL, we do sports entertainment right here in the building. We got the games coming up. Donna, we appreciate you. Spin the Rel, if you didn't subscribe, I apologize if I did something wrong. I appreciate you for joining our show. People in the chat right now. Sylvain in the building, I appreciate you for joining our show. Everyone in the building right now that came into our chat today, again, without you, there is no show. And I want you guys to be able to call in. So make sure, ladies, call in live next week. Guys in the building, men in the building, call in live. I greatly appreciate you. As you know, we're getting closer to 70,000 subscribers. By the end of this year, easily over 100. We actually signed another deal, which gets formally inked up this week. You guys will get notified about a new company that we just signed a sponsor deal with. We're also in talks with a title sponsor, a massive deal. But you guys that are part of the show, you guys that are in the Mason mob, it's $1 a month. You can join the show right now. If you don't have the dollar, send me a direct message on Instagram, and I'll freaking give you the damn dollar. How you feeling, Jonathan? Appreciate you. I actually was in Delaware for a year, and when I played football, I transferred from Pittsburgh to Delaware for a year. Joe Flacco, a roommate over there, we were rocking and rolling, so shout out to you. I was working at DP, though, because I lost my damn scholarship for half a year. So if you're in Delaware and you've been to UDel, you know DP, though. I was out there. That shit was crazy in the building. Love and appreciate every single one of you. I will do my best to be here tomorrow. If I'm not here tomorrow morning, you'll know, because tonight you're going to see a thumbnail pop up on the screen tonight. If I'm not here tomorrow, I will be here after next week. We are moving into our new studio. I will be uploading content all week. Shorts, stuff on social media, TikTok, Instagram, all that. I'll be uploading content. If you don't see me next week, it is just next week. The new move-in is in downtown Miami. You guys are going to love it. I greatly appreciate you. I might actually go live on the phone showing the new studio. That's all I'm saying. All love to you. Make sure all of you, after the show, please Google Brandon Mason Show Miami and leave a review. One lucky person that does a review today is going to make some money. That's all I'm saying. All love to you. Brandon Mason Show, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, X, call it what you want. Facebook. Get out there on social media and jump on at BrandonMasonShow.com. We got a newsletter. Jump on there. Put your emails in. We'll start sending some newsletters next week to you beautiful people. I love and appreciate you. Sports Entertainment live right here every damn day. 10 a.m. live, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., 10 to 11. I love every single one of you. I will see all of you tomorrow if possible. If you don't see me tomorrow, then I will see you come August 1st in the new studio. All love to you. See you soon.
You're so funny. Oh my gosh, I gotta say, I must admit, John, you got your revenge the other day on me. You really did. So see, because he got his revenge on me the other day because I showed a video of John that he didn't know about. And when we were at Gayle King's party and John was dancing by himself,